Fuck! A thief! There's a pickpocket here!
People don't leave a
You!
poor woman's
Stop!
heart.
Right where you are.
Sigismund,
Surrender!
everything I had.
You've
Show
committed a
what you're
crime
made
and
of.
I'm
All
arresting you.
You in? Passion.
Someone saw you steal. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Mother of God!
All right, that's enough.
Sure.
What in...
What the? Hey, you! Oh!
God be with you. Good luck to you.
Are you quite well?
For a beer tonight, if I can sneak out.
Mixed goods, handy implements, machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
To this. I'm from Skeleton. Well, you know.
Brooms for your...
I'll be with you.
I've got your coin.
I'd like to see that bastard's face when he finds out it's gone. I'll give you some of the groschen back, like I promised. And I've got another job for you.
What's this other job, then?
Everywhere you go here, you'll see wretches like me. Poor souls that don't have a pot to piss in and have to beg. Then take a look and rat-eye at all the gentlefolk with their noses in the air, looking out only for themselves with not a moment's thought for the poor. Well, from one fine lady you could get alms to feed the whole lot of us here.
Arms for everyone. That would be quite a purse. But I'll see what I can do.
That's the spirit. In return, I'll teach you something useful, and you'll get a share too, of course. Take care now.
Have pity on me.
Hey, a pickpocket! He tried to rob me! Thief! I see a thief! Guard!
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender!
All right.
You've committed
do
a
it.
crime.
I
Someone saw you. Well, you won't forget.
What's
Damn
going
it.
on there?
Here's-
All right. And since I...
What's that?
I'm very glad to see you. That'd be
My second cousin.
Good God! What happened to your clothes? Good luck then.
I'd like to discuss the
Well,
What do you say to this?
we're getting there. All right, sir.
Good day.
I've got some goods.
All right. Goodbye.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure. Why not?
Is this enough?
That sounds pretty interesting.
That's a sum I c-
I know you. I remember that ugly mug. What a piece of luck. Now I can knock your teeth in.
Come here, lily liver.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Ah!
I surrender! Have mercy on me!
Ah! Ah!
Please, sir, help me.
What's happened to you?
I've walked all the way from Kuttenberg, but as you can see, I'm barefoot. My feet are frayed to the bone. Don't you have a strip of clean cloth for me, good sir, so I can swathe my feet at least?
Wait, I'll see what I've got.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I seldom meet such a good Samaritan. God shall repay you.
Anytime. Take care now.
Are you quite well?
Blood will be spilt.
I'm going to enjoy this. What's the matter? Come on!
I'll get you like a rabbit.
Here!
Yeah!
Hey, lad, come here.
What's the matter?
Wouldn't you like to measure your skill?
In combat, you mean?
I fear there's nothing else I...
Who are you, anyway?
Me? I'm just a wayfarer.
So you're a bandit?
You do me an injustice. I try. What about that duel?
All right, why not?
Finally.
Aye, I have.
I'm glad to hear it.
Come here!
Your end is nigh.
Fuck it!
Well landed. Fortune favors me. Hey up. Oh.
put that weapon away. There's no threat here, is there?
What are you gaping at, you piece of shit? Looking for a punch in the face, are you? Come on, then.
Ow!
Oh, dear God.
Good day.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Good luck then.
I'd like to discuss...
Well...
Satisfied?
A nice sum. Finally,
Greetings. What do you need?
What are the rules of the tournament? Is there anything I should watch out for?
Well, it's not a life or death struggle.
How long does it go on?
All day long. Usually the victor is announced before sunset, but it's not.
How many rounds do I have?
Depends how many people enroll. The combatants who win the first round.
What are the rules of combat?
The tourney is for commoners, but that doesn't mean chivalrous behavior doesn't apply. Anyone who leaves, if you strike an opponent who has yielded.
And what do I have to do to win? Do I have to beat the...
To get to the second round, you have to beat... If both opponents win one bout each in the round, whoever wins that one...
What kind of weapons?
You can take your pick. And if a third duel is needed to decide the matter...
Can I borrow weapons?
Not only can you have to. This is about fighting skill, not about who's got the best kit. There's equipment prepared for all the combatants.
Thanks. I'd like to enroll in the...
You'll have to wait a few days until Sir Hanush announces another one.
Can I wait here?
By all means. You can stay here until the next tourney for low rent. You'll get bed and board.
Sounds good. I'd like to take lodgings here and...
Certainly.
Here you are.
May the Lord watch over you. God bless you.
I'd like to enroll in the...
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake.
Of course.
What's your name?
I'm Henry, from Scallops.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what...
Short sword and shield.
Good. Good luck to you. Entering the arena now will be... Yera of Benishov, called Kipper, a mercenary by profession. And he will face... Henry of Skalitz, from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Welcome, our warriors! All is prepared for the first duel. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield.
Come and get it!
Well landed.
The combatant who emerges victorious from the first round is Yera of Benishov. Change weapons for the second bout. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Take that! Conda! Here. Give up. You got to cry now. Oh dear, did that hurt? Go ahead, gather yours. Take that. Come and get it! Bollocks! What's the matter? Lost your balls? Take that! Give up!
The victor of the second duel is Yera of Benishop. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
want? You've no business here.
Yeah. I feel quite hungry. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about...
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse.
What's life like?
We got sturdy walls.
What kind of governor?
Sir Hanush is a...
My respects to you.
Master Bailiff?
Nothing of interest to me.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff.
Busy. I've had so many visitors I would...
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not...
I understand. Everyone has...
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
If you need help, I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need actually 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. Sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell me more about it?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me. And I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water.
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other... carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then.
nose in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
God be with you. Take care now.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course. It goes without saying.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home. Farewell.
My respects to you.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
What of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
But who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
Thanks. I'll go.
Farewell.
all right.
He'll be waiting in front of the rat house.
Only the pure and blessed one.
What do you want from me?
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Merchant Hagen isn't just anybody.
I've heard of him, that he's a good Catholic.
Really? Well, yeah, sure he is.
Truly. People still talk about the lovely service he arranged for his wife's funeral.
So, you wouldn't mind being his housekeeper?
Well, I don't know. What will Father Francis do?
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sasau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sasau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Good luck then. Beneath thy mercy we take...
God be with you.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Goodbye.
Can we do something about... Agree?
Close.
Oh, that's a decent...
God.
Come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread. And pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Cucumbers! Lovely cucumbers! Asparagus and fruit!
Good health to you.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
Not talking to me?
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
Are you just going to pretend I'm not here?
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad, but, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
How are you holding up in Rattay?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a peasant.
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show him what you're capable of...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show him...
And the bailiff complained he couldn't get a word out of you.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouted and threatened to whip me. And then he comes and interrogates me.
Well, I can't see how that would put you off him. What would you give me if I put in a good word for you?
So that's how it is it? An honest person can't get a job, only one who'll stoop to bribing?
Come now. I just want to help, but I'll have my job cut out persuading the bailiff to take you.
All right. I don't have anything, but I know the armourer in Sasau, and he'll give you a good price if I have a word with him.
Cheap armour might come in handy, all right? Done.
Done. As soon as I get the job, come and see me, and I'll tell you all about it.
Not talking to me?
That's enough for now.
Farewell.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions.
Not
all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
You just going to pretend I'm not here?
Rolls and pretzels.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at
Scully
bay.
flies in ruins. Hey, am I invisible or
God
what?
be with you.
How does life in Rattay?
Them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work.
You hear about the water carrying?
Aye. I can hold water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it.
Not talking to
What
me?
do I have to do?
So tell me, What was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Scullets and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman? That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
Not talking to me?
So tell me, what...
I was a miner, then a farm...
Quite the factotum. Right, I see. So you're keen on carrying water?
I've been keen on it since I got up this morning.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
Hey, am I invisible or what?
Besides water, you could carry, you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. No, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
How are you holding up, anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock, what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
Well, I could put in a good word for you, but you'll have to scratch my back, too.
Fair enough. Show me where it itches.
No, you dolt. It's just a saying. Like I do something for you, and you do something for me.
Ah, right. I see. Well, as it happens, I've got something great for you. Treasure you wouldn't dream of.
Treasure, you say? Right, you got my attention.
I see you're a smart man. A man who knows a thing or two about the world. I've got... Wait for it. I've got a piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Never heard of her. Who's she?
She was a great queen in ancient times. She gave Solomon a sword with magical powers.
Magical, eh? You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
No, it's true. It's in the Bible. And this sword, once it's put back together, nothing can stop it. It can cut through bones, teeth, even steel and stone.
I see. But you've only got one piece. What's that good for?
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought it off didn't have the rest. He sold off bits and pieces. They've got powers of healing, you see? And put strength in your... you know... manhood. What do you say? Deal?
Am I invisible or what?
We'll shake on it. I'll get you the job, and you'll give me the piece of the Queen of Sheba's sword.
Agreed.
Not talking to me?
Help me, people. mind things just this
Vegetables,
morning.
fruits,
Bread.
apples,
Hey.
cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
Good health to you, sir.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver, and
How does life in Rat...
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then they just...
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job.
What for? I can handle...
What trade did you do before?
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right?
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone...
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you want...
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast that... But now I want to carry water at least.
Well,
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around.
Vegetables, fruits, apples.
And what if I told you that you get double the pay?
Didn't I mention something about breaking legs?
You did?
I wouldn't be Tonda the winch. More like Tonda the...
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money.
Sure.
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a...
And what about soldiering? That's real.
It is, and I'd be good at it. Only, aunties.
No doubt. And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and...
Sure.
What for?
It's a shame there isn't any real work.
Ain't that the truth? But as I've said...
I heard you lot don't want to talk to...
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my... He didn't even really ask me anything anyway.
What would you give me?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in? All I have is a straw.
Well, if I get you the job, will you...
I could. Deal, then.
Deal. I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water, then?
Not yet.
Well, I hope he...
I'll bear that in mind.
God be with you.
Bread, rolls, buns, and pretzels for you.
You just going to pretend I'm not here?
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers.
Am I invisible or what?
My respects to you.
Are you here on account of the...
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you.
Fine.
What did you do before?
I work for my father.
Doing what?
He was Moimir.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to tavern.
So you're probably here about carrying...
Aye.
That's all?
That...
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive.
What happened with Bailiff?
I don't know.
And what would you give me if I...
I've got...
Oh, come now.
Mother told me I should go and help.
That's enough for now.
Take care now.
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines, and not just in the mines. So...
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners. And at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
At the mines?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, but you probably knew...
There's one more.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money back.
But it will be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about...
Look at it this way. You'll earn double the money in the same time.
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly.
Good. How are you holding up?
You mean this here?
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Skalitz.
But can you handle carrying water?
Sure I can. Like I said...
The bailiff said he couldn't get a word.
Well, he's not the most popular...
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him...
You might be right.
What would you give?
Good word.
Sure. If I put in a good word for something.
But I haven't got a pot to piss in. I lost everything.
Oh?
I heard about it at the mine.
So, what did you hear?
They found something they wanted kept a secret. There weren't any rumours about a silver seam.
The punishment for stealing the king's silver?
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing silver.
That's enough for now.
Farewell.